Many problems with money lie on a completely different plane. In our heads. Our thinking is like a record, the tracks on which have been recorded during our conscious life by people who matter to us, parents, teachers, educators, friends. We use that information and just don't allow ourselves to rewrite the program. Here are 10 reasons why you may still not be rich. Think about each one. These answers will help you look at your relationship to money from a different perspective. Subscribe to the channel and get rich with Buffett. 1. You have the beliefs of the poor. There is a story: if a janitor, a supermarket cashier and a top manager of a large company lose their job at the same time, in 6 months all three will find a new job with the same salary. The janitor will not think of registering with the employment center and being trained as a mechanic. The cashier will not think of upgrading his qualifications either. Everyone will take their usual place in their niche. We are all slaves to our own beliefs. If you do not develop, if you are comfortable thinking of money as something you do not have, if the financial side of your life causes you only negative emotions, then you will forever be stuck in your original positions, and in the worst case still roll back. 2. You are communicating with people who have no money. If we want to learn how to knit socks, we turn to our grandmother, provided that she is a virtuoso knitter for the whole family. If we want to tighten our foreign language skills, we turn to a language school. But we discuss our financial problems with the same middle-class workers. Of course, money doesn't define a person. Many of the nicest people with a big heart have no money at all. But if your goal is to have more money, you should socialize with those who do and learn from them. The mindset is contagious. It is the same if you want to lose weight. You come to the gym and you have no choice but to fit in with the general flow. 3. You are too comfortable. The idea of your own business has been bothering you for a long time, but fear of the unknown is preventing you from taking the plunge. The world does not know such success stories, where the baby stands at the helm of a major company and leads it to prosperity. But the world knows millions of stories where people started from scratch, overcame their doubts, made thousands of attempts and went down in history as owners of huge corporations. What sets these people apart from the rest? Perseverance and the ability to rise for the 1000th time. No one was comfortable in the beginning. Everyone was pushing hard, taking risks. At the beginning of the path there is always a factor of uncertainty, and you have to learn to live with it. The need for comfort or fear will always pull you back. Overcome them and get a 100-fold reward. 4. You are afraid of failure. What if it doesn't work? Is it really all your surroundings immediately lined up and will point the finger at you? Chances are, the worst thing that can happen is that you'll go back to the way you used to live. Even if you suffer a crushing defeat, the next morning the sun will rise and the birds will sing, life will go on as usual, and friends in a week will have a new victim to discuss over a cup of tea. Your fear of failure is the first enemy you will encounter. But even if you fail, you will take something valuable from the battlefield: experience. Failure is essential to our great success. 5. You believe that poverty is noble. Classical literature celebrates the nobility of poverty. Our culture has only recently begun to develop a positive image of the person who has achieved success through his or her own work. There is nothing wrong with wanting more. Yes, you should be grateful for what you have, but striving for more and better is not greed. Ambition is a natural trait of humans and the driving force behind all great innovations. Ambition is not a sin but a virtue. Don't feel guilty about wanting more money. 6. You think you have to sacrifice your family. Another tenacious and very harmful attitude. Money and family should not be on the same scales. The notion that the choice between success and a happy family life is imminent is deeply flawed. On the contrary, family is your motivator for striving for more, for career growth, for learning to manage your time among other things. Imagine being able to spend as much time with your family as you want because you don't have to worry about money. 7. You don't think you're smart enough to be rich. Intelligence and wealth are different categories. Not all great scientists are rich and not all millionaires have academic degrees. The potential for earning money lies on a different plane. The ability to solve your problems and take responsibility for your life is where the foundations of success lie. And that, you will agree, has nothing to do with academic knowledge. True wealth is achieved by self-education, when you identify the area of study in which your business lies and delve into it. 8. You don't believe you deserve wealth. The average person believes that wealth is the privilege of particularly fortunate people. In reality, you have every right to live a life of wealth if you are willing to create massive value for others. The first step is to believe you deserve it. Why don't you? How are you different from the average fortunate person? 9. You have a lottery mentality. People love the lottery because deep down they think it's the only legal chance to get rich. And it supports the belief that you have to be very lucky to get rich. Stop relying on luck and start demanding more from yourself. Set goals for yourself rather than relying on luck. Plan to make $1 million next year. You may not make that amount, but you will definitely learn to think big and keep a proper mindset about money. 10. You trade time for money. Most people believe that the amount of money they make directly depends on the amount of time spent on work and thus fall into a trap. Stop trading your time for money. Look at the problem from a different angle. What do you need to free up your time resource? Increase your value as a professional by upgrading your skills. Learn to delegate. Move from a salary job to your own business. Thank you for watching. You got useful information to put it into practice. Subscribe to the channel and make millions with me.